What's up? Good morning, everybody. Chris Hasty here from Empty Pockets Iron Works. Thank you for joining me again. Remember to like, subscribe, smash that like button. Today we've got a really fun project. This is based off of something that I did for our local Farm and Art market coordinator. This was actually, this last Tuesday was her last show. And so the vendors got together and they made her a goodie basket. And we decided to do something a little bit more special than just one of our typical flowers. And this is what I came up with. Basically it's a sunflower in between two angel wings that cascade down. And it's a wall hang piece of art. It's very pretty. If you have access to a plasma cutter, it's going to make your life a lot easier on today's project. Materials. This is going to be out of 14 gauge for the petals, for basically everything that has to be cut out. You will need one of these, or if you can come up with something else, you can use something else. This is a 2-inch pipe cap, and you can pick these up at local hardware stores. Weld shops usually carry them, and all it is a piece of sheet metal that's been cut out and then stamped. It's going to save you a lot of work, a lot of time trying to forge something out. Of course, if you want to, that's fine too. These range anywhere between $1, $2, and then as the size goes up, of course, the price goes up. The last one I did was actually a little bit smaller than this, but we've used these for sunflowers in the past. So you need a cap, you need a template for your angel wing. Now your angel wing can be solid, it can be etched. This one in particular, as you can see, is just cut out. It takes some of the weight off from hanging on the wall. You are going to need a piece of strap to weld in so that you can weld your sunflower to it. These will be somewhat in this configuration with the sunflower here. Now, third thing, for your sunflower itself, cut out a spearhead. If you've ever looked at sunflower petals, they are very spear-like. They come out from behind the bud and out, and I've adjusted the size of this to accommodate the larger cap that we're using today. I've made smaller ones, I've actually made bigger ones. But what we'll do is you will draw your circle and then you will trace these out opposites and then fill in the blanks. You should end up with about 8 petals, and you want to keep both of them even. You want to cut out 2. You want to keep them as even as possible because you are going to kind of overlap them and then forge it that way. We'll take it over to the forge, we'll heat them up. I'll bend the petals individually beforehand. I'll show you all that, of course, and then we'll do the shaping. Not a whole lot of shaping involved. The majority of this project is cutting out and then clean up. Clean up takes a little bit because there is a lot of slag that will be left on the back sides of this. Now, these designs in here in particular may not look or be cut out exactly the same. I didn't cut them out the same last time. I actually kind of changed the shape of this a little bit, and I'll do that out in the tracing. But I'm not going to bore you guys with that. This is a very busy weekend for my family and I. It's the last run car show. From where I'm from, that's a pretty big deal around here. It's a very big event. Typically draws in around 1,000 plus cars, especially on anniversary years. Anniversary years are just huge. After the car show today, there will be a cruise uptown, and it's really, really cool. Unfortunately, my truck is not ready. We've had show cars. We was actually part of the car club that puts it on for many, many years, and it's just a wonderful family event. I may record some footage down there, take some pictures, and may compose a video later this weekend, because Sunday is the Great Plains Renaissance Festival up in Wichita. Of course, blacksmithing, Renaissance festivals, kids, video games, I'm into all that stuff. So, car show, Renaissance, same weekend, awesome stuff going on. I'm going to try to record a little bit of all of it, maybe make a separate video. But, what you all are here for today, let's get started.